wrapping up in the fourth frame and would just love to double right now. Dickenson and Pappas trying to take advantage of that swishing 7-10. They lead by 14.
We can increase it to 24. And my comment, the reason he's known as the general is that George is a natural-born leader. He's been chairman of the tournament committee for a number of years, president of the organization. And he just seems to be the kind of guy that takes charge, so they nicknamed him the general.
He's also marched through a number of opponents. This hit just a little bit light and really fortunate to leave only the 5-pin.
Broke it all down. Simple spare in the 5-pin.
Mike, when you shoot the 5-pin, do you have a tendency to try and get lined up off of that pin on a strike ball?
In this situation, definitely what I would probably do is move a board to the right and see if the lane had tightened up on me and just try and make a reaction on the spare, which I think he did. He practiced at that spare shot. George, the classic style, 5 steps, pushes it away on the 2nd step, straight arm swing, arm out there, solid at the line. Look at him post that shot. If you want to teach your kid how to bowl, one of these two guys, Dickenson or Pappas, would be excellent ones to model after. Ooh, the solid 10-pin. Gary, for the 3rd consecutive time, just flush in the 1-3 pocket on lane 59. And we're still looking for our first double in this match by either team.
Gary Dickenson, 17 years a member of the PBA, has 8 career PBA titles. His last victory, 1983, the U.S. Open. That's a big win to win.
It is. Gary hasn't won a lot in the 80s. I think that's his only win, I believe, in the 80s. And ooh, he measured it just right, didn't he? Gets a reaction from the crowd.
Well, that tall drink of water from Burleson, Texas, nearly ran out of lane.
Oh, another lane. We say that, you know, never a doubt.
Plenty of room, plenty of room.
Yeah.
You guys, the pros never get nervous out there. Heck, it's the amateurs. We're the ones that struggle. So right now, Sajek and Karlsson trailing by 13. But they're on a strike as well.
Right, yeah. That's going to cut it to 3 if he can double. Interesting how he holds the ball there and adjusts his glasses and then gets himself reset. Trying for the double. Just seemed to fall off balance a little bit to the right. I don't know whether he's stuck or what, but the ball definitely was left immediately as soon as he let it go.
Mike, do you think there possibly could have been an over-adjustment after leaving the swishing 7-10 the last time up?
I think there could have been an over-mental adjustment. The tendency is that I want to stuff it in there this time. I don't have the confidence that that light hit will carry as he switches balls. And no problem.
I know, Mike, you had a chance to bowl the doubles on several occasions. You won this tournament back in 1983. Is it fun for the pros to get a chance to root for each other once in a while rather than beat each other's heads against the walls?
Yeah, it was interesting when I bowled it. You know, usually I'm pretty conservative in everything on television, but that particular tournament, I was screaming and yelling and running out the strikes and slapping my partner's hand. I had a good horse, and I knew it. Sajek back on 59. Oh, the 4-7-9. They've got the 7-10 and the 4-7-9, the 2 extremes of pocket hits. This one's makeable, at least, but just nothing but bad breaks so far for the team of Sajek and Karlsson.
Boy, oh boy, that is a tough break. Excellent shot.
He switched balls, Denny, to shoot at this 4-7-9, going cross lane. He's definitely going all out to make it. Not enough. Doesn't bounce out, and they're open again, both on pocket splits.
So now the door really is wide open for Dickenson and Pappas. And normally, these two guys will step inside, they'll shut it, lock it, and move to the next match.
Well, that's how they've stayed around for 17 years out here on the PBA Tour. And Pappas has made over $700,000 in career earnings. Dickenson over $600,000. So you've got $1.3 million between these two guys here. A solid 10 again. We see, though, what's been holding the scores down all week long. And that is, even when you get the ball to the 1-3 pocket, it's difficult enough to do that, but the pins don't want to cooperate.
George Pappas averaging 211.3 for his 42 games here at the Showboat this week. And you're right, he's probably shot at his share of corner pins.
At the 10-pin.
You mentioned this team, outstanding team of Dickenson and Pappas. Of course, George being inducted into the Hall of Fame this past year, and Dickenson, I have a feeling, will not be far behind.
Just a couple, 3 years, I think, and Gary will be joining his partner, right?
And two guys who really enjoy the heat of battle. Boy, last night in that position round game, they were really trying to get here. Dickenson just a picture of concentration.
Carries that 10 this time.
Can't throw it much better than that. So Dickenson and Pappas in the driver's seat here in match